Meeting of the UN Security Council is underway this evening, deciding the world's response to the launch of a long-range rocket by North Korea. The rogue dictatorship insists it will continue launching what it claims are satellites, but the British Foreign Secretary has joined global leaders to say it was a missile launch and a flagrant violation of UN Security Council resolutions. Philip Hammond and his Japanese counterpart are demanding that strong action against North Korea is agreed tonight, as Sky's David Bowden reports.
Once again, North Korea tweaks the nose of the outside world and flagrantly disobeys international law, launching what it says is a satellite into space, but what everyone else believes is a test rocket for a long-range missile. The launch was symbolically presided over by the North Korean leader, Kim Jong-un, and excitedly announced, as has become the norm, on state-run television.
The
rocket liftoff was no surprise. Satellite imagery showed the launch site being prepared for some time. The Japanese positioned air defence batteries just in case. In the hours after Kwangmyong-sang 4 blazed into the sky, international condemnation of Pyongyang's actions came in thick and fast.
Whatever the North Koreans say, we're clear that this missile that's been fired includes prohibited ballistic missile technology and is the subject of United Nations resolutions preventing this kind of launch. So it's a slap in the face for the international community and for the United Nations, and we will respond appropriately.
And at the UN in New York, an emergency meeting of the Security Council to lay down the law again to North Korea. It was only last month that North Korea proudly announced it had tested a hydrogen bomb, though the world was sceptical. But it has launched a rocket similar to the one this weekend 4 years ago. Then too, the international community tut-tutted loudly, but little has apparently changed.
This is a spiral, a downward spiral, and every time North Korea conducts a nuclear test or a missile launch, the situation gets worse and worse and worse. But to break this spiral, I think is going to require very determined action by the international community, including some actions that are probably unpalatable for some key members.
But North Korea knows that as long as China doesn't turn against it, then there's not much the rest of the world can really do to stop Kim Jong-un flexing his military muscles and sending a message, both at home and abroad, that he is a force to be reckoned with. David Bowden, Sky News.
Turkey says it will not abandon tens of thousands of Syrians